Hello, best friend, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having the most incredible Friday. How are you, best friend? I hope good. I just want to say thank you guys so much for clicking on the video. I am so grateful and thankful for each and every one of you. Best friend, today we got to talk about Justin Timberlake and new developments in his court case for DWI. Okay, so before we get into it, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I would be so thankful. We are currently on our way halfway to 76,000, and I would be so thankful and grateful if you helped out. Okay, best friend, so let's talk about this. So you guys know that Justin Timberlake was arrested for DWI, okay? It was the mugshot that went all over the world, girl, okay? And it was, the arrest, the pictures with the handcuffs. I mean, to be very honest, I always knew he was a douchebag, but I never thought that this, we would see him, under arrest. Well, now his lawyer is speaking out, best friend, and I thought that we should read this together. So the article says, from TMZ says, Justin Timberlake's lawyer tells judge client wasn't intoxicated during DWI arrest. Says Justin Timberlake's DWI arrest never should have happened, his lawyer says, because he just claimed in court the singer wasn't even intoxicated when cops arrested him. G-Tay's attorney, Edward Burke Jr., says that tells TMZ that he stated in court, and that would be his argument. His client wasn't intoxicated during his arrest, adding cops made serious errors in this case despite their best efforts. Justin's performing in Poland this weekend, so he didn't attend the hearing in person or virtually. Burke said he filed a motion to dismiss the case on the grounds of accusatory intrudement defect, basically arguing there was an issue with the document formally accusing Timberlake of a crime. The motion's under review now. The case isn't likely to get tossed. The judge said Timberlake's arrangement with new charging documents, Burke tells TMZ, in the matter of August 2nd. He's expected to appear virtually for the arrangement next week. It was a crazy month for Justin, who spent the night in jail in mid-June after Sag Harbor police pulled him over, claiming he was weaving in the road and blew through a stop sign after a night out with friends at a bar. Sources connected with the law enforcement tells TMZ Timberlake took a field sobriety test but performed poorly on each part of it and ultimately refused the breathalyzer. Cops say they observed Timberlake with glassy eyes, a strong smell of alcohol coming off of him, and other signs of intoxication. They arrested him and charged him with 1 count of DWI. Surveillance footage later showed Timberlake's car making its way down the street before cops pulled him over. Timberlake says Timberlake has no plans to go to rehab, has continued on tour in the last few weeks, cracking multiple jokes about his arrest on stage. Burks previously said his client's ready to fight this charge until the end. Well, best friend, listen, if you are sober, right, then you have no issue taking a breathalyzer test, right? If you are sober, then you shouldn't have an issue passing the sobriety, field test or whatever they want to call it. That's how I see it, right? So if you are completely sober and driving sober, then you should not have any issues. Now, if cops pulled me over because they thought of suspicion of driving while intoxicated, the first thing I would say is bring that breathalyzer over here, honey. Bring that breathalyzer over here and let's call it a night. Because if I'm sober, I have nothing to hide. If I'm sober, there's nothing to hide here and we can just go about our day, boo-boo, okay? So that's the only thing I don't quite understand. That there were rumors that the bar that he attended did say that he was drinking a lot, allegedly, grabbing people's drinks from tables, and just kind of downing them all, and that people were pleading for him not to get in his car, but allegedly he went, anyways. Those are some of the rumors, so take it with a grain of salt. But I would just like to know, best friend, how come did he allegedly deny to take the breathalyzer test? Like, that's the part I don't quite understand. I do think and I do believe that there's ego in it. Let's say he was sober. Maybe he thought he was bigger or better than to take that. You know what I mean? These, comments of like, do you know who I am? Or, this is going to affect the world tour, that allegedly he made. I feel like those are signs of his ego. Celebrities do feel like, I do feel like celebrities think that they can get away with everything. I think that they think that they can just, up and, get away with everyday normal situations because they're celebrities or because they have money. But I just don't see how that is, I don't see how that is a surprise to anybody. That's just the way it's been going for many years. Rich people, celebrities, they basically sometimes get away with everything. So, with Justin, if he does get away with this, it's just another sign of the power of the celebrity. But I do feel, like the article says that, the judge is not likely to toss this aside. So if there's surveillance, if there is tests that were failed, if there is refusal of a breathalyzer, then I do feel that there is, something there. There has to be a case there, unless his lawyer can, prove that he was sober. Now, one of the things that I would have done is, after a night out, the next day you still have alcohol in you or whatever substance you have in you. So why not have your lawyers, as soon as you got out of jail or in jail, give you an alcohol test? You know what I mean? Like, that would be the first thing I would want to do, so I can prove that I was not drunk, that I can prove that I was not under any kind of, substance. So I don't know, best friend. It's not really giving, if I'm being very honest. But I do feel like him making jokes about it on stage, I just feel like that was so poorly done. I feel like that was so incredibly, disgusting to play with that. Because like I said, so many people have lost their lives because of these, arrogant, greedy, disgusting motherfuckers who drive under the influence or while intoxicated. So, I don't think that it's a joke. Even if you are innocent, you do not joke about that,
Is there anyone here tonight that is driving intoxicated?
So that, my friends, was Justin Timberlake last night at a concert, joking about the fact that he was arrested for driving while intoxicated. And I have to say, best friend, instead of laughing like fucking hyenas, you should have been fucking insulted for the fact that he's making fun of this. This is why I told you when he got arrested that he was not going to give a shit, okay? This is the fucking type of influence that he wants to give his children. I'm going to tell you something, and the reason that I am so incredibly upset is because there are so many innocent lives that are taken because of irresponsible motherfuckers like that, all right? I'm so sorry. I lost my best friend because of a freaking drunk driver, okay? And this was years ago. We were in high school, okay? So I just have to say, best friend, that like, I don't think this is funny. I don't think that this is something you can joke about. Like, I get, something silly, okay, make fun of it. But you could have put so many people's life at risk. You could have left your children without a father. You could have left your wife without a husband, okay? So if you think this is funny, Justin, then you need to take a fucking melatonin, take a nap, and then wake up and really smell the fucking reality of what you have done. I'm so sorry, best friend. But, this is not about Team Britney. This is not about Team Nothing. This is about a man being so incredibly irresponsible and so incredibly just like, I don't give a fuck about anything because you're performing. Thank God that nothing happened. Thank God that you got arrested before you could have really hurt somebody. You should be ashamed of yourself, period. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I would not be surprised if he tries to play this off and fight this and, and wins, because that's just celebrity culture. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Would you not take a breathalyzer test? I mean, if somebody was, accusing you of being intoxicated. Wouldn't you just take one? Like, hello, I would take them all, bitch. You want me to walk in a straight line? I'll walk in. You want me to say the fucking ABCs? I'll say the ABCs. You want me to sing you the fucking national anthem? You want me to, jump up and down and say Oompa Loompas rule the world? Do you want me to take a breathalyzer test? What do you want to do, girl? Do you know what I mean? But allegedly he refused. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to hit that follow button. I love you all so much. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah.